Blessings, people of God. I have a message from the Lord, and He wants you to know that your time of refinement is over. Your mantle is being upgraded. Of course, the first thing I thought was the story of Joseph. He was refined, just as Psalm 105:19 says, that until the words that the Lord gave him, until those dreams, the prophecy that the Lord gave him came to pass, the Lord tested him. And that word tested means refining, just as metal goes through the fire to be refined so that all the impurities can come up and be burnt off, so that the refiner can see his reflection in the melted metal. Until then, the Lord tested Joseph, until he could see his own reflection in the life of Joseph. Joseph was tested, and then he was entrusted with power and authority. Why did he have to go through that refinement? Because when we are wounded, when we have trauma on the inside of us, in our soul, we have all these survival mechanisms, all these mindsets, all these things that have been created in us as a result of the trauma that hinder the work of the Lord, hinder the flow of the Holy Spirit. These are all from the flesh. These are all things that come from the flesh: pride, unforgiveness, resentment, bitterness. These are all things that come from our experiences. And until we are purified of all that, until we are completely free from all of this, we cannot lead with justice. We cannot lead with compassion, because everything we see, we look through a lens, different lenses that distort the reality, distort the way we see God, the way we see people, the way we see ourselves, the way we relate to circumstances and to people. These are all layers that have been put on us because of all the experiences we went through as we were growing up. And Joseph went through so much. Not only he was betrayed by those who were supposed to love him, but he was also accused unjustly by Potiphar's wife. And even in prison, he succeeded. Even in prison, wherever he went, he succeeded. The favor of the Lord was upon him. And I believe Joseph yielded to the process of the refinement. He didn't rebel. You know, he could have started a revolt in the prison, but he didn't. He was given by the master of the prison the authority and the power to oversee everything and everyone. And everything that was done in the prison, that's what the word says, was done because Joseph did it. And so wherever he went, he proved his character. Wherever